Right. Hello. Uh, the title's pretty straightforward. We play some Quake. Got a little short episode to play through. I dug through the dusty archives to find something to play that I haven't. At least I hope I haven't played this before. I'll have to do another classic Quake soon. I kind of went all in with source stuff. I'm kind of expecting more source stuff to be around the corner here in a couple weeks, so I've kind of want to cool it with the Half-Life stuff. I do have a ton of map labs I could play through, but I don't want to go too hard on that because I'm expecting to play, depending on what gets announced in the near future. I'm expecting to play a lot of Half-Life soon. Um, so yeah, Quake. Let's take a quick AFK, and then I guess we'll get started. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Hopefully that worked. Switch displays. There we go. Right, this is the Dark Triad. Short episode with a custom start map plus 3 small slash medium sized levels of various themes with custom weapons and monsters. Some textures from Doom. Ooh, those might not look great. Some custom music sampled from Nine Inch Nails. That sounds pretty cool. And the map source is included. This is by IMI74. I am going to take a look at the README beforehand just to cover some of this information. There's all the weapon. The axe is replaced with the S pike, which hits on click rather than having a pre-delay. Has a slight improved range, and it's also stealthy, so it will not alert other monsters once you start using it. Shotgun's replaced with a revolver. Super shotgun replaced with a pump action. Should be interesting. Nail gun's replaced with a spike shooter. And the grenade launcher is replaced with a mortar cannon. Kind of a blend between a grenade launcher and a rocket launcher. There's no rocket launcher in this pack. Many of the weapons have a lowered max ammo cap, and the pickups will yield less ammo as well. On harder difficulties, this can make ammo conservation a more important skill, along with aggressive secret hunting. Interesting. There are some monster changes. A lot of these are only expressed on higher skills. Interesting. Alright, so some cool changes in here. I always like the kind of more, I guess, subtle changes that you get, that you'll kind of get with little mods like this. I remember I played a model a long time ago. It was called like Raven's Keep or something like that, that I think also had like a revolver and kind of was like themed slightly different. Like it still kind of had that core Quake gameplay, but with a couple different weapons and some different enemy behaviors. So this should be interesting. Let's load it up and give it a go. Oh, there's the revolver. I think it looks pretty nice for a Quake revolver. I think the barrel could have been a little bit longer. It looks like a snub-nose revolver. Also, the gunshot sound isn't great. It's just like a little like pew, pew. And then I guess I can't even switch back to it. It's out of ammo. It's unfortunate. And then here's the pike. It's a spear. It's in fact a pike. This is our start map. I like this ambient track here, and this room also looks pretty cool. That texture's a little funky. Might have done something different. I might have, you know what? I might have just had this be like a white light coming in. I wouldn't have even had a stained glass texture up there. I would have just had that be like white. I think that would have worked really well. Because this room is very, it has like a kind of a brutalism thing going for it. I like the strong, like, kind of lighting and like really harsh shadows in here. They look nice. Alright, select it normal. Save. Second map. Alright, let's get going. Have a spear right now. Oh, the spear has a longer reach. It's interesting. Yeah, the feet definitely has a bit less health here. I like the floor here looks really nice. I love this like these grates look really cool with this kind of oxidized rust texture. I'm sorry, oxidized copper, oxidized rust. It blends really well into this other kind of like crescent moon, like scale texture as well. I think this door looks really cool as well. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, let's try that again. Maybe I do have the revolver off the start. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I do. Just didn't auto-select it. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't. I think the problem with the revolver is it feels really weak. Um, there was a Quake mod some time back that I played that had a really satisfying revolver. I think it was maybe the Enzio stuff, the Cyberpunk one. Nice. Secret there. Yeah, it just kind of just like a little pew pew pew. It kind of reminds me of like the Half-Life pistol almost. It's just kind of a little, you know. Gun, the spike shooter, I think it was. Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay, I actually like this. This gun is actually really cool. It's literally just like a. It looks like a Papa Shah sort of like has like elements of like 1940, 1930s like submachine guns. That was cool. This is a really cool gun. So I'm not super hot on the pistol. I think the pistol's okay. I just think it needs to hit a little bit harder. Maybe it just needs like better sound, better animations. Because it is like just one very simple animation. I think the texture too is a little like it just kind of like blends together. It looks like it just has one texture, if that makes any sense. Like it's just like this really kind of rusty look to it. This gun I really like though. I love the like the muzzle device with the spikes. Again, it kind of reminds me of like a Papa Shah PPSH. Shit. Okay. Yeah, there's like reduced ammo count, and the enemies have less health, which is kind of interesting. You know, one thing about Quake is they kind of purposely made a lot of the enemies bullet sponges because they couldn't have as many enemies on screen at once compared to like Doom 2 or Doom, I guess. Neat up here. See over there. I love the a lot of the brushwork of this map is really nice. I like this like pyramid thing looks really cool, and I love all this like great work with the oxidized copper texture. That it? I guess that's it. That was pretty short. That was pretty good. That wasn't bad. A little shorter than I thought it would be, but overall pretty solid. Some decent encounters. Again, I really like the brushwork here. There's a lot of kind of detailed. The texture work looks nice. Nothing to really complain about. I wish it was a little bit longer, but you know, it's about it. Also, I wish it would have... Okay, so that is maybe one actual complaint, is I wish it would have kind of seamlessly transitioned into the next map instead of taking me back to the hub. Because I'm just gonna... I feel like it can be assumed that a person's just gonna play these in order. So having to, like, reselect the next map is a little bit silly. It should just, like, you know, go in order, but whatever. Oh, so here are the Doom 2 textures. This gun is really satisfying to use. Ooh. Look at that little secret there. The Doom textures look okay. They don't look too out of place, surprisingly. I think they were very careful about the Doom textures that they chose, because I do feel like this could have gone really bad if they had chose certain textures. Just a secret. But I think they look alright. This is a cool room. It's just very, it's like, almost like, it's kind of like mirrored. I don't know, something about this room kind of works. It just looks cool. I don't think it's very practical to fight in, so it's a good thing that there's only, one Death Knight here, all in due time. Ready? Check up here. I assume we're supposed to jump down there. I think it's interesting that he changed the jump sound. I think this opens up. It's weird that one little part of the wall is textured differently. Alright, let's make a leap of faith, I guess. Hey, there we go. Oh, this is a interesting shotgun model. I think this model is actually... the back end of this shotgun I recognize. It's also, I think, like an early, like 19th, like early 1900s kind of shotgun. I like the model. It is very cool. It seems like they're going for like a theme here, where it's like all these guns are from like the they look like something out of the 1930s, 1940s, that kind of era of weapons. This again, it kind of, you got that like pop-a-shot, almost like you could also say like Tommy gun a little bit, submachine gun thing going on here, snub nose pistol. And then you have this as like your super shotgun. is cool. This is really cool. I like this. Does it do anything? Okay. I would have moved that trigger back a little bit. It just looks really cool going up, but then you get up here and the floor is kind of messed up. There's all these like lines kind of running through it. It's unfortunate. Oh, there's some goodies. Oh, this is the way forward. Pretty satisfying putting a fiend down with this thing. I like the fire rate. The fire rate on this feels really good. The animations, the look. So it's a jump across there? Oh, yeah, I don't think I can make that. Oh shit, what the? I like kind of the, I'm always a big fan of like non-Euclidean, sort of like really weird layouts. This map is doing a really good job with that. Oh, you just walk through there, okay. I don't have a lightning gun, so... Ooh, look at this room. Stairs rise. Stairs. Oh, stairs. Really cool map. That was actually super, super cool. Again, I'm a big fan of like non-Euclidean architecture and like surrealism in Quake. I think it works really well if you can pull it off correctly, and this map did a fantastic job with that. I was kind of worried going into this about how it would use those Doom 2 textures, but I think it did so very tastefully. There are definitely some Doom 2 textures that would look really out of place in, or Doom/Doom 2, whatever, that would look really out of place in Quake, but they kind of chose the correct ones, and it all worked really well. Some really interesting brushwork in some of these areas too. Some kind of cool encounter design. Yeah, overall, really solid level. Again, I just wish it was like a little bit longer, but hey, it didn't overstay its welcome. So again, I love this map, but I do wish it would just kind of put me into the next level. I guess these are all designed to be played with well, I was gonna say shotgun start, but pistol start in this case. So yeah, last map should be here. Grand finale. I also like the exits. I like those weird, like the little like weird fuzzy static balls freaking out inside those cubes. Look really cool. Little tease for later. Oh wow, okay. Well, I wanted a slightly bigger level. Here we are. We got our pop shop. I do like the damage this thing does. Like, it feels like damage-wise, it feels good. I think it just needs like a better sound to it. It just sounds like a pea shooter. That's the problem. It feels very satisfying to use, though. I like these weapons. These are good replacements for the from their original counterparts. Something else to view. Let's maybe explore this area a little bit more. Check out what's down here. Really use the spear at all. Go spear fishing. No fish. Oh, there we go. Ourselves a lighting gun. That's it. That's a kind of an underwhelming secret compared to the lightning gun. So you get back up. I just love the something this map, these set of maps do really well is they make the environment pop so much with their brushwork. It's just like everything has like little like grates. Like everything's just carved out of brushes and looks fantastic. There's just so much detail in the brushwork. Nothing looks flat, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. That's a suspiciously different texture in the floor here. I'm not expecting that floor to open up. I actually kind of enjoy the rebalances. A little bit nice. Him down. This way. That over there. It almost like it almost feels like I'm playing a different game with these weapons. I don't know. It feels great. Like these weapons are they just fit really well. That hurt. I didn't think he could hit that. That thing. I guess that's one of the new enemies. Pretty cool. They remind me of the there's cultist-looking enemies like necromancers or wizards or whatever they're supposed to be in Arcane Dimensions that are very similar to those Those guys. Oh, they kind of hurt. This level is very different than the other two. The other two are very very linear compared to this one. I kind of like this one more than the other two almost. Pull back here. This is where we're supposed to go. Nope. Nope. Secret. Nice. Just takes you right back over here. That is not open yet. It's not open either. Over here, maybe. I think I'm missing something. Just get on the rooftops. I don't know how I'm supposed to be over here yet. Okay, so we need the gold key as well. Let's go back over here though. This is the way, I just have to... There's a shortcut up to here. Right. Killed these guys. Hit that. Oh. Okay, interesting. I'm always a big fan of secrets like that, kind of little brushes sticking out of the wall or whatever. It's very cool. Or the other. Now you gotta be walking along all the walls. Try to find this other brick. Oh, there we go. I don't know what those things were, but like reskinned fiends. They look kind of neat. One of those wizards. It's kind of like a railgun. Doesn't do as much damage, but. Oh, very cool. You go back to the star. I will say navigation, that last part was a little difficult. Wish they made that one path very obvious. There's a lot of, like... There's, in some of these areas, there's a lot of, like, different pathways, all very tightly packed together. I think somehow differentiating that one pathway would have been, helpful. So there's a door that should open up. Oh, that's how. There we go. This is the mortar launcher. This takes the place of the grenade launcher. It's kind of a mix of a, yeah, grenade launcher and rocket launcher. Just explodes on impact. Looks cool. The model kind of resembled a like a bazooka. Again, just kind of sticking with that like 1930s and 40s sort of weaponry. It's good to use. I figured those windows might be able to go through. And I guess that's it. Alright, well that was a really great level. That was definitely a step up. I wish all 3 levels were like about this size, because that felt pretty good in terms of level length. I think the first 2 maps were a little bit short. This level in particular, though, I thought was really great. I like kind of the swamp theme. Nice texture work. I do think that one section with the gold key was a little hard to navigate. There was just a lot of pathways kind of tightly packed together. Some decent encounter design. Yeah, pretty solid. Overall, I really like this little episode. Like I said, I wish the first 2 maps were a little bit longer. I think they kind of... well, I don't know what the opposite of overstaying your welcome is, but it was that. They're super, super short. And I wish they were a little bit longer. I wish the weapons saw a little bit more use. I think there was a secret mortar launcher in the second episode, or the second map, that I didn't find. But, because we only got to use the mortar launcher for just like a little bit there. Overall, I really like the new weapons. I think the pistol is probably the weakest in terms of visuals. I think the pistol is the weakest. I don't know, just the sound that it makes and like the animations and the look of it, I'm not super keen on. I really like the spike shooter. It's super cool. It's like I said, it looks like a 1930s machine gun. All of these weapons kind of feel like something out of the 1930s, which I really like. Just like, because like realistic weapons wouldn't work really well in Quake, but for whatever reason, like older guns kind of do. Guns from kind of an older time, like those 1920s, 30s, and 40s kind of era weapons seem to work really well. Similarly, you had the pump action shotgun, which I could see some. I don't know if it's based on any particular shotgun, but I could see some design elements for some from older shotguns from kind of that era. And then similarly, the mortar launcher kind of looked like a bazooka, something that you'd see in like World War II. And texture-wise, I think they all look pretty good, except for, again, the pistol, I think is a little... I don't know. I'm kind of coming around on it. I wish it was like less. I wish it was like differentiated a little bit more. I guess is what I'm getting at. I just think the pistol is like a little too. I don't know. Something about it is just a little off for me. I think it's maybe the sound effect combined with like the animation or something. It's very fun to use though. It's more fun to like snipe enemies with this thing than it is the normal boomstick. What else? I don't mind the jump sound effect. They replaced the normal huh with the little whoosh sound. Yeah, I don't know. This was overall a really solid pack. I would definitely recommend this. A nice light playthrough. Only took me about 40 minutes. A little bit less, probably. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks to the author. Again, the author is IMI74 for putting this together. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Okay, we're still here. That was fun. That was a nice little map to play. Nice little Friday morning map to kind of just run through real fast. I like this. I really do like the rebalances in this. Oh, I didn't even talk about the spear. That's how unremarkable the spear was. I just didn't even mention it. Yeah, the rebalances in this are pretty cool. I almost wish I would have played on the higher I bet you this, if you play on the higher difficulty, this probably is a little bit, takes longer to get through. But just playing on normal I thought was quite fun. It just kind of retained that Quake type gameplay with some new weapons and slightly different feeling combat, so. Anyways, let's move over to something else. What do we want to play? What do we want to go to? I said Battlefield after, right? So I want to play Battlefield. Battlefield or TF2? My choices. I kind of want to play like around a TF2. Let's see. Let's play like one or two games of TF2. See what map we get. How long it takes to get to a match. There's been like new bots in TF2, so it's kind of fucked. I can't get to a game quickly. I'll probably just hop over to Battlefield. I'm gonna take a quick AFK though while this spins up. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see how long this takes to get into a match. Might be totally fucked. Play a couple of these, then maybe play a little bit of Battlefield. And call it. Nothing crazy, just kind of wanted to hop on and Play something Quake. I just want to play a little bit of Quake. After playing through Retro Jam, I kind of was craving a little bit more Quake. But I've played through so much Quake stuff that it is it's hard to find stuff that I haven't played. That's quick. Let's see what map this is. Hopefully it's not some dog shit map. No, it's okay. Could be worse.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Jimmy Rolfe, destroy the game. Where's Jimmy Rolfe? Oh, he doesn't. Never mind. I thought he would have an AVGN profile picture. I love AVGN. Like classic AVGN is like it's up there with like it's like the internet equivalent of like
Mission begins
like old school Simpsons. There's just like so many quotable lines and like funny gags that still hold up. It's like it's very timeless.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Idiot. I think what's gonna happen. The thing about trying to fight people in spawn is I can just keep resupply binding over and over. Dispenser with that, I guess. I'm surprised that it hit anybody. There we go. There's a teleporter. Yeah. Oh, why would you like get like a sniper scope? He's like just like watching that tunnel. That's not where you want to be watching as a sniper. You should be like a mile in the back.
Moving, ladies.
Ah, you fucker. That sniper's so stupid. This fucking game. Oh my god, they have a fucking. They have so many of them. That spy is still over here somewhere. Fuck off. Same direct hit guy again. This is a really awkward play. Oh, he finally got me. I don't know if he hit me. I think he hit the guy next to me. Was I close enough to that? It's awkward. Our whole team is just like all the way downstairs. Nobody now they're up top. Like nobody holding this area. It's really annoying because I kind of couldn't push out here because they just have so many fucking snipers. Like. It's just like one of those games where the other team is just, they're just being like really annoying.
Why is that cart not moving?
It's like not fun to fight against. Just lots of snipers and other stupid, like retarded bullshit.
See a cart moving, ladies.
Fucking really? This fucking spy, invisible spies? Oh my god, dude, that's so infuriating. All my rockets are catching on this retardo spy, just standing in the way.
Why is that cart not moving?
And, like, the funny thing is, like, the enemies all know you're there now, but, like, you're just standing in front of my fucking rocket. That is the worst change they've ever made in this game. The worst fucking change they've ever made in this game is having projectiles intercepted by teammates. Or not, or have your projectiles make it so your projectiles cannot pass through your teammates. I think it's the worst change they've ever made. I think they did it to, like, be less spammy, but it's just like, whatever. But I feel like it just ends up making it worse because now it's just I don't know. The way you have to play it now is just so confusing. These guys are kind of getting steamrolled. This is teams are a little fucked. Right here, Scout was Uber. An interesting Uber target. Yeah, it makes playing like soldier in this HUD really frustrating. Glad that Demo Man's taking all the health so that nobody else can get any heals, and then he's just not doing anything with it. So what the fuck happened to our team there? Yeah, they're all pushing us. Like, where the fuck is all like the rest of our team? What are they doing? We're just gonna leave this little room here. I guess everyone's just dying to the crits heavy. We don't have any medics. We have 2 medics. I don't know what the fuck we're doing though. Just keep dying. Wow, we are pushed way back. This is not great. Way the fuck back. Of course, our medic is running the Quick Fix, one of the worst weapons in the entire game. It probably explains why we're losing. If you run Quick Fix as medic, you're just kind of a retard. I don't know what to say. Fuck off, idiot. I kind of got sniped. Quick Fix is just such a bad weapon. Just like objectively. Oh, this fucking guy. Jesus, this guy likes to rock me. Yeah, this team is retarded, man. These guys are so fucking terrible. Like, literally just go, like, why are you using the fucking quick fix? It is such a worthless gun. It is so bad. I guess not a gun, but it is the worst, like, option for medic. By far. There is no reason to use the quick fix. You would be very hard-pressed to find a good reason to use the quick fix. It's just objectively bad. Like, Uber is the strongest fucking thing in this entire game. Being invincible, just like being able to do anything for like 10 seconds and no one can stop you, is one of the strongest things you could possibly do or have in this game. And for some reason people think that, no. That's just not very good. Okay, my fucking team got pushed back again. Let's get out of there. It's insane just how like stupid some of these fucking people are. It's like absolute fucking retards. This game's been out for almost 20 years now, and they still just like haven't figured this shit out. This last also really sucks. It's just, I don't know, it's not very fun. There's just not lots to do. Like, you can kind of just sit in this room here. Like, there's no good flanks. You can kind of sit in this room and spam, or you can kind of push where the cart is, and that's about it. There is like that one far flank with the, there's that one like far flank that you can kind of take, but it doesn't. There's no like sustainability back there. You're not gonna get a lot done. So I don't know. This game's kind of just over with. Another one. I have such low tolerance for pubs. It's very goofy. How little tolerance I have for these pubs. People are just like so dumb. It's like, bro, literally just we have 2 medics. Get on Uber. Get out like stock medigun or Vax if you're not dumb. And you can do Vax med. And then just like fucking destroy the sentries and get in there and kill everybody. Like we can't even hold this little room here. It's ridiculous.
Why is that car not moving?
Got the ammo down here. I think this might be the only game going on right now, so it's getting dangerously close to Battlefield 6 time. There's just like, again, it's like the only move I have is to just like spam rockets from this little room, and we can't hold this little room, so it's just like, well then I can't do anything.
Why is that car not moving?
Unless I just want to like walk into their team and die, which is not very fun. Payload maps have always kind of had this problem where the last points are really bad and just like poorly constructed. Very few maps escape this issue. Like Swiftwater is one of the very few maps that does not have this problem. Yeah, look how far back we can push, and this fucking idiot's still running the quick fix. What are you gonna do with that quick fix, bro? They're literally running one guy on crits, one guy on Uber.
I do not see a car moving, ladies.
Anything going on over here? Nope. Team's still just getting punished by crits. They're stupid. Yeah, dude, maybe activate that quick fix. I'm sure that'll save you from the crits. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Holy shit. It's just like, I guess like after a while, I just have like no tolerance for like people who played like stupid in this game. Because again, it's been out for 18 years, bro. There's so much like, it's just, there's just no excuse. This map is another one that kind of has a shitty last, but I think the other points are pretty fun. Sniper, or I just got sniped. through that door since it's a one-way. I like this room. This room's actually really fun to GM in. This guy does not want to participate though. Just hanging out down there. Honestly, this area is kind of more fun on, like, I think defense. You can, like, push up to this area and kind of just stop their pushes, but on, like, offense, pushing down there is kind of a death trap. Idiot. That guy literally he just jumped in front of the rocket. He literally saved the enemy by jumping in front of my rocket. Holy shit. Why did they add that to this game? Like, what does that add? Jesus Christ. He's really playing over here. You can come over here if you want. Idiot. Yeah, see, you just such a big sight line here. Do that should help. That idiot again. Dead. Scout is not great, that's for sure. We get a scout coming up here. Dead.
I joined this team just to kill maggots like you.
Done that. Heavy in here. Dead. Got a medic running stock minigun. God bless. That stupid ass. The stupid ass quick fix. I hate it. I hate the quick fix so much. It's so bad. None of those flames hit me. Scout's doing good. Undeserved. Alright. Third. Teleport sound effect. It's funny, my rockets hit that guy at the same time like my shotgun blast.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Oh, god damn it.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I like this area is also pretty fun. As long as your team's like not retarded and as long as you don't give it up. Anderhall, isn't that a WoW? Isn't that like a undead area? Anderhall. It's like in the Plague Lands, right?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
No, it's that like undead town, I think, in Just Fall Glades.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. I like this setup.
Alert. The control point has
I
been
think I
captured.
grew way too soon. It was a spy, so probably went to the point. No, that wasn't him capping it. That was somebody else. The thing about this sentry gun is that if they can go like way down over here and like spam it out, or not. Okay. I guess if they're like in the room here. Go. Yeah, the forward hold on this map is a lot of fun. I like fighting in these rooms feels pretty good. A lot of teams will just give up this area though for whatever reason, and they'll just set up like behind the point, which is dumb. I think a lot of people don't understand like TF2, even in like the regular like vanilla games it's a game about like controlling territory. Which I know that's kind of like worked into the lore now. It's like the gravel pit wars and all that, but it really is just about like controlling space. This guy's getting really aggressive with his gun. I don't know if that was an actual kill or if that was a dead ringer. Should have just kept his gun up here. He got his dispenser up here still. Wait, where'd you move your dispenser to? Tell me you put it fucking downstairs. Yeah, let's all sit on low ground. That's a good idea. Just give up our height advantage. We just like, I think we're just like spawn killing these guys. So we are. Jesus. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. I have these med kits. That's the reason I like this room a lot. Is like we kind of play these med kits up here. That's one thing with like pubs is because you don't have reliable heals. You kind of have to like hug a med kit or a dispenser. I actually feel like I was thinking this. I was playing some of this game yesterday. I was thinking I think dispensers are more useful than medics who are using the quick fix. Like, genuinely, I think a dispenser is just you are less useful than a dispenser if you're using the quick fix. Ah, this is a slaughter. I feel like last game, I mean, we did cap last kind of fast, but I think that was an actual death. I think last game was that brutal. It seemed like they had a decent hold on second. They can't even get out of fucking spawn now. God. I just don't have anything to do. I guess I better requeue now, because this game is, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime
Mission
soon.
ends in 60 seconds.
start our search now. I mean, there's 30 seconds left in that game. I don't think the enemy team is gonna get that point. They can't get out of fucking spawn. Is this the same fucking pure game? Is this a new pure game?
2-1.
New pure game? Sure.
Get to the cart!
Just kind of have to let them push out a little bit here. It's actually kind of difficult to keep them in spawn. Okay, well we just let them push very, very far out. Jesus. Take some assist, I guess. I feel like my crits have no splash damage sometimes. Like right next to a bunch of people. And it's just like, nah.